Shalom, this is a dog Mott from the GMS Orlando camp. I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Yahawashi. Double honors to the elders. Salutations to you brothers out there teaching the truth. I want to get on this. I want to talk about this guy who was out there, this Edomite, who was out there on camp with us last Saturday. He was being very arrogant, man. He was very prideful and arrogant, talking about English, that basically you can only teach the word and go into English. That shows a high level of pride and arrogance. He also said that us going into earlier translations with the Greek and the Hebrew was wrong. That English is the only language. That shows you the pride of these devils, man. That's why you call them a devil. They so arrogant and haughty, so prideful that English language is the end all of everything. The bastard language that was that's came after the ancient Hebrew, hundreds of years after the ancient Hebrew, English is now better. That shows you the pride of these devils, man. Their pride makes them retarded, man. They're not smart. They're retarded, man. Because their pride get in the way of everything. I'm going to get the book of Obadiah. You can't trust these devils, man. You can't show respect to their logic on the scriptures, because they have no logic when it comes to the scriptures. All they comprehension comes from arrogancy and pride, man. Arrogancy, pride, and their inferiority complex. They always got to be better than the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, the Israelite man. Here we are going back into the Hebrew and the original ancient Hebrew and the Greek, which was translated from, these devils got the Bible translated from, we translated from them into the English, but they gonna hold the English because that's what they talking right now at this time. They talking English, so that's supposed to be above the original Hebrew. It's Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. He's talking about Esau, so-called white man. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. That's Esau, man. And he dwells in the clefts of the rock. The Edomites used to dwell in the clefts of the rock on the Caucasus Mountains. Idumea. That's Esau, man. The pride of his heart has deceived thee. So they can't get this truth. There's no way they could be able to get this truth, man. Why? Because they got too much pride, man. The pride of their heart had deceived, heart meaning mind. Their pride had deceived them, man. They'll never be able to get this truth. They're too arrogant, man. The Lord hates pride, man. You think the Lord gonna give them this gift of the truth? It's a gift, man. Only the men of the Lord gonna get it. The Israelites, the true Israelites, Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Language is very important, man. You got to go into the original. You got to try to get back into the original language, man. Because that's where you get the true meaning of words. The English language is known for having one word meaning several different things. Several different things, man. And it keeps meaning the same word every year. It seems like a word who's already means 10 different things before, they already add another definition to it. So-called Ebonics just add on more definitions to it, man. For example, the word boy could be a derogatory term. Could reference a little kid, actual little boy. It could be my boy in so-called Ebonics slang. Oh, that's my boy right there. You know what I'm saying? And the English language just keep adding on. One word means several different words. But this is what it said about the ancient Hebrew in the Apocrypha. This is the prologue to Ecclesiasticus, otherwise known as Sirach. Wherefore, this is an expert from the prologue. For the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. And not only these things, but the law itself and the prophets and the rest of the books have no small difference when they are spoken in their own language. Ancient Hebrew. You're supposed to speak in ancient Hebrew, man. Ancient Hebrew, man. A better force. You get the true meaning and definition, man. When you translate things, things get lost in translation. Things get left out. That's why you do it in the original. You're gonna get the essence of it, how it was originally supposed to be said. And that's what we doing. We're being prudent, man. We're being prudent. Let me get we're being prudent, thorough. And that's what we was doing out there, man. Esau was arrogant out there at camp because when we was looking up the definitions of words, or going into the definitions of words, he was saying that, oh, you don't know Greek. You don't know. Well, all we got to do, we study Greek. We study Greek and Hebrew. I mean, you can study Greek and Hebrew and know the definition. It's easy. Look it up. He's just arrogant, man. He said that. He don't know if we know Greek or Hebrew or not. He just said, oh, you don't know Greek or Hebrew. Hell out of here, man. You can study it, man. That shows being prudent. Proverbs 14 and 15. The simple believeth every word. And that was Esau at the account. He's a simple. He believeth every word. He see it in one language, English. That's how he got it. That's he just leave it at that, English. Okay, they give it to me in English. I'll take it in English. He don't go look up definitions. He don't go and search in depth to see if it's right or not, if it's the right translation. Did the translators leave something out? Did they tamper with the word? He don't go in depth, man. He's just shallow. He's simple. Esau is simple, man. That Edomite was simple. Proverbs 14 and 15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. And that was us, man. Like the brother Hamiyam was trying to tell him, man. You know, he was trying to tell the brother that, oh, you don't know Greek, you don't know Greek, but that's arrogancy, man. We study Greek, we study Hebrew, showing us being prudent. Unlike him, he believes every word. We get Proverbs 24, verse 7. Wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gate. God, wisdom is too high for a fool. He's not going to get it at the end of the day, man. Just using this dude as an example so we can edify the brothers. Wisdom is too high for him, man. He's not going to be able to get the truth. Why? Because of his pride, man. It's too high for him, man. He's not made to get it. He's not going to get it, man. He's just going to take and receive whatever they tell him. Whatever they tell the man, he gonna just take it and show it as fact. Unlike us, the men of the Lord who are prudent, we actually go and look up definitions. This guy didn't even want to go and look up definitions. We actually go look up definitions. We go into the original languages it was translated from. That shows thoroughness, man. That shows being prudent. And I would personally like to be taught by a prudent man who actually goes in, man, does research, looks up definition, looks up when we're translating other languages, compare it. Unlike for a guy who just gets it, he just take it how you get it. With that little short lesson, with that, I want to give all praise to Yahawah, Yahawashi. Double honors to the elders. Salutations for you brothers out there teaching the truth and sincerity. Shalom.